Alright, let's dive straight into the world of Core AIoT and their Bluetooth AOA Plus ecosystem. We're looking at how they're making high-precision indoor positioning a reality, focusing on their core strengths and the value they bring to the table. So, who is Core AIoT? They're the folks behind the first domestically produced, mass-manufactured Bluetooth Angle of Arrival (AOA) equipment in China. Think of them as the original equipment manufacturer, or OEM, for this specific tech. Their core strength lies in their own high-precision indoor positioning base stations and the algorithms that make them tick. This isn't just theoretical, it's real, working hardware. And what can you do with it? Pretty much anything needing precise location indoors. Factories tracking logistics, supermarkets managing inventory, exhibition halls guiding visitors, even public security and judicial applications. They're not just selling boxes, they're enabling solutions for various devices like smart wristbands, employee badges, electronic price tags, phones, body cameras, and scanners. The key here is their partnership model. They focus on being the reliable source of the core technology, deeply collaborating with vertical solution providers and integrators to create a rich tapestry of high-precision positioning solutions. Look at the numbers. Over 100 industry solutions, 1,000-plus application cases, and direct or indirect supply to giants like Huawei, Hikvision, Dahua, and Kata. That's serious validation. They cover a wide range of applications from smart hospitals and tourism to smart factories, logistics, transportation, and power grids. The image highlights their key advantages: sub-meter accuracy, low-cost integration, full product range, compatibility with mini programs, anti-interference antenna design, an open API platform for a large ecosystem, self-developed algorithms, and crucially, self-reliance and security. Plus, QR codes for more info and contact details. Let's hammer this home. coreaiot is the first domestic manufacturer to achieve autonomous control over the production of high-precision Bluetooth AOA base stations. They're not just saying it, they're shouting it. They claim to be the world's first original manufacturer with a complete fusion product matrix combining Bluetooth AOA high-precision positioning base stations and algorithms. Now, look at this graphic. It's quite revealing. It clearly states what they do not do. They explicitly state they don't build software platforms, they don't develop accompanying tags, they don't offer complete solutions or system integration, they don't bid on projects, they don't handle installation or implementation. And crucially, they don't deal directly with the end client, the Jiafeng. Their laser focus is solely on the base stations and the algorithms. They want to be the essential component, the reliable engine, that partners can integrate into their own ecosystems. It's a deliberate strategy. Focus on the core technology, provide the building blocks, and foster collaboration. This isn't about being a one-stop shop, it's about being the indispensable partner in the ecosystem. It's a philosophy of enabling others rather than trying to do everything themselves. Okay, so why choose coreaiot when there are many other Bluetooth AOA vendors out there? This slide points to a live event or recording featuring Zhou Jing, likely the CTO mentioned later, who would have laid out 6 compelling reasons. The poster itself gives us a hint: practice cost reduction and efficiency improvement, and how high-precision positioning empowers fine-grained management. It promises insights into classic enterprise applications, the urgent needs of the ecosystem regarding people versus things, cost-saving strategies, and the specific advantages of Bluetooth AOA and its ideal scenarios. The QR code suggests this content was available for replay. Essentially, it's an invitation to understand the deeper value proposition beyond just the hardware. It's about demonstrating practical benefits and addressing the real-world challenges faced by businesses looking to implement high-precision positioning. The core message is, marketplace is crowded, but our reasons are clear. Now, let's talk about a flagship product, the GA30. This isn't just another base station, it's the globally first wireless, all-network-compatible AOA base station. What does that mean? It supports 4G, 5G, Wi-Fi, and Ethernet. The big win? True wireless deployment without needing to pull cables. Imagine the savings. The ad claims 100% savings on cable material costs and over 30% reduction in labor costs for installation. That's a significant operational advantage. It also leverages existing Wi-Fi networks, avoiding costly rebuilds. Data flows directly to the cloud via edge computing, simplifying applications. Critically, it works across all three major mobile networks in China: mobile, Unicom, telecom. And check the cost. Ultra-low data usage, with beacon reporting once per second costing as little as 0.1 yuan per month. That's incredibly efficient. This product clearly targets ease of deployment and cost-effectiveness. It won the Best Innovation Product Award in 2021, which speaks volumes about its novelty and impact. The QR code again offers access to more information. The takeaway? GA30 is designed to be the simplest, most flexible, and most cost-effective way to deploy AOA technology. Let's look at some serious proof points. First, the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, MIIT, recognized this as a typical 5G plus industrial internet application scenario. This isn't just a company claim, it's official government endorsement. The case study involves Midea's washing machine factory in Foshan, collaborating with China Unicom. They implemented a system using local positioning engines that fuse 5G cellular and Bluetooth AOA. In areas needing less precision, 5G provides 1 to 3 meters accuracy. But in high-precision zones, they combine Bluetooth AOA and 5G, achieving a remarkable 0.5 meter accuracy. This fusion approach ensures stable, high-accuracy results. The result? Automated measurement of forklift pose in the warehouse, with real-time data sent to the warehouse management system via 5G. The outcome? Average time to find goods reduced by 80%, warehouse labor costs down by 21%, and loading efficiency up by 55%. That's tangible ROI. Then, look at the Huawei compatibility certificate. Their GL6A10P and GL6A20P base stations passed compatibility tests with Huawei's indoor digital engine VONE billion, 300 million, 2010, earning the Huawei compatible mark valid until 2024. This is crucial validation for interoperability and reliability in demanding environments. Finally, the purchase order screenshot from Huawei shows them as a supplier. This isn't just about compatibility, it's about being a trusted supplier within Huawei's ecosystem. These examples demonstrate coreaiot's technology in action, validated by both government recognition and major tech partnerships. This slide showcases awards received at the 23rd China International High-Tech Fair, CHTF 2021. It's not just one award, but two prestigious ones for the startup section: Most Potential Technology Enterprise and Best Innovation Technology Project. Having these awards from a major national high-tech exhibition like CHTF is a strong indicator of the company's innovative capabilities and market potential. It signals that the judges and attendees saw significant promise in coreaiot's technology and business direction back in 2021. This external validation reinforces the narrative of being a leader in the field, particularly for a relatively young company in the highly competitive tech sector. It adds credibility to their claims about being pioneers in domestic Bluetooth AOA. Here's a fascinating snapshot of speed and execution. The timeline shows a mere 5 months from the initial idea to a working product. On March 27, 2019, they were discussing the Bluetooth AOA solution concept. By September 12, 2019, just 5 months later, the first batch of positioning base stations was being produced in small quantities. Look at the images: boxes stacked neatly, workers handling pallets. This isn't just prototyping, it's actual production. This rapid development cycle is quite impressive for a complex technology like high-precision indoor positioning. It demonstrates a highly capable engineering team, efficient processes, and a clear vision. Being able to go from concept to tangible product so quickly is a testament to their technical prowess and organizational agility. It sets the stage for understanding how they managed to become the first domestic manufacturer to mass-produce this technology. This set of images powerfully reinforces the message of being a leading, mass-producing entity. We see warehouses filled with neatly stacked boxes, likely representing shipments of their positioning base stations. The wall plaques proudly declare, coreaiot, coreaiot high-precision indoor positioning, and emphasize, AOA centimeter-level high-precision positioning, globally leading technology. First, domestic mass production. This isn't just talk, it's visual evidence of their capability and scale. The consistent branding and the sheer volume of products being handled underscore their position as a significant player in the domestic market. It paints a picture of a company that has not only innovated but also scaled up its production to meet market demand, fulfilling their promise of being the first to deliver mass-produced, high-quality Bluetooth AOA solutions. This slide crystallizes their core philosophy: value coexistence. The diagram visually connects value coexistence to both coreaiot AOA and ecosystem partner solutions. It's a clear statement of intent. They see themselves as the foundational element, the AOA part, providing the core technology. But the true value, the plus, comes from how this technology integrates with the specific needs of different industries, creating value coexistence. This leads to the list of what they do not do, which we've seen before. No software platforms, no tags, no integration, no direct client deals. It's all about focusing on the base station and algorithm. Why this focus? To ensure security, reliability, and trustworthiness. By staying out of the upper layers, they aim to build long-term partnerships based on mutual respect and shared success. The phrase, Shenzhen speed mission must be achieved, hints at their operational efficiency and commitment to delivering results. It's a strategy of specialization and partnership, aiming for sustainable growth through ecosystem collaboration. Let's look at their geographical footprint. The timeline shows a strategic expansion: Beijing for chip R&D in 2017, Shenzhen for positioning R&D in 2018, Qingdao as HQ, then Shanghai for ecosystem integration, Chengdu for technical support, nationwide expansion in 2021, and tentative overseas steps in 2022. The key principle is stated: not fighting alone, not taking on everything. This suggests a distributed, collaborative approach. The map highlights cities marked with stars, indicating the presence of ecosystem partners. In 2021, they served 102 cities. By 2022, they aim to reach 300. This rapid expansion, coupled with the partner network, demonstrates their commitment to building a nationwide ecosystem. They're not just relying on their own resources, they're leveraging local expertise and infrastructure. The contact information provided for different regions, East, Southwest, South, North, further supports this localized service model, ensuring partners and clients have dedicated support nearby. Now, let's zoom out and look at the parent company, Core Interconnect. Founded in 2017, it's positioned as an innovative company focused on breakthroughs in core autonomous technologies and their applications. Their main business splits into two pillars: core chip and core location. Core chip focuses on developing the entire signal chain products, including ADCs, reference sources, MCUs, and other analog and digital chips. Core location, which is our primary focus today, develops high-precision Bluetooth AOA positioning equipment and solutions. The team is described as having over 100 full-time employees, including 10 PhDs, with backgrounds from top universities like Tsinghua, Peking University, and North American institutions. Importantly, everyone works domestically. This slide also highlights a significant milestone: a 300 million RMB Series C funding round completed in August 2024, led by CICC Capital, Zhengcheng Industrial Investment, and Huaying Investment. This substantial funding underscores investor confidence in their technology and market potential, particularly in the challenging analog chip design space. This slide highlights two key achievements. First, Core Interconnect is listed as a national specialized, refined, unique, and new little giant enterprise. This is a prestigious designation in China for companies excelling in specialized manufacturing and innovation. Being recognized as a little giant signifies significant technological prowess, market competitiveness, and potential for future growth. Second, it reiterates the successful C-round financing, exceeding 300 million RMB. The quote from Hu Kangqiao, likely the CEO, provides context. Achieving this funding level in the current economic climate is exceptional, possibly the largest analog sector financing of the year. He attributes this success to the team's drive, product quality, and their strategy of focusing on high-end markets, competing directly with international giants instead of engaging in low-end price wars. Despite tough times, they've gained recognition from both customers and investors. This reinforces the narrative of a determined, high-quality, and strategically focused company navigating a challenging landscape. Let's meet the brains behind the core chip division. At the helm is Hu Kangqiao, the CEO, a young talent with degrees from Tsinghua and Rice University, and experience at AMD. He brings expertise in digital circuits and computer architecture. Leading the analog design efforts are several seasoned experts. Mr. Kai, with 12 years in high-speed ADC design, specializing in architectures like SAR, Pipeline, and Sigma Delta. Mr. Tang, the PLL design director, boasts a decade of analog design experience, publications in top journals like JSSC and ISSCC, and experience with ultra-low jitter PLLs. Mr. Zhang, another analog design director, also has a Tsinghua background, 10 years of experience, JSSC publications, and experience at Marvel designing MCU IPs and high-speed ADCs. Lastly, Mr. Hu, with 13 years in high-speed SerDes and PLL design, brings experience from companies like SIMG, LSI, IDT, and domestic firms like Anlogic and ZTE Microelectronics. This team is clearly composed of highly skilled individuals with deep expertise in critical analog and mixed signal domains, essential for designing high-performance chips like those needed for precision positioning. Now, let's shift focus to the core AIoT positioning team, the three horses driving the AOA business. Leading the charge is again Hu Kangqiao, the CEO, whose background we already discussed. Managing the operations and application side is Huang Guangxing, the COO. He comes from TP-Link, bringing expertise in R&D management, DevOps, and large team building. He oversees the positioning algorithms and solutions. The Chief Technology Officer, Zhou Jing, is also a Tsinghua graduate with a strong background in RF and IoT technologies from TP-Link. Her expertise spans Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, 4G, 5G, UWB, and importantly, positioning and filtering algorithms, along with software-defined radio design. She leads the R&D of the high-precision positioning systems. This trio combines strong leadership, operational expertise, and deep technical knowledge in wireless communication and positioning algorithms, forming a powerful core for the positioning business. This slide revisits the core philosophy with a simple, profound quote: "Do less, have more friends." It's a metaphor for their business strategy. They emphasize being a subtractive manufacturer, focusing only on the essential components: centimeter, level 2.4G, Bluetooth AOA, positioning base stations, and the positioning engine algorithms. They reiterate their boundaries: no upper-layer business platforms, no tag development, no project integration, no direct client interaction. By doing less, they aim to create more security and trust for their partners. If you don't have to worry about the core technology being unreliable or the vendor having conflicting interests, you can build a stronger, more trusting relationship. This trust is the foundation for comfortable cooperation and ultimately, long-term win-win outcomes. It's about creating a stable, predictable partnership dynamic. This slide illustrates the ecosystem in action, specifically focusing on 2020 achievements. The diagram shows the core AIoT AOA base station at the center, connecting various types of devices: smart badges, fitness trackers, judicial wristbands, PDAs, smart helmets, medical bands, smartwatches, electronic price tags, and asset tags. The key message here is that the beacon is just the surface. Core AIoT is open to partners who make these beacon terminals. They offer open SDKs and data protocols for beacon manufacturers. This openness is crucial for building a vibrant ecosystem. It means they don't lock users into their own hardware. They enable others to innovate and create compatible devices. This fosters diversity and accelerates the adoption of the AOA technology by allowing multiple players to contribute to the hardware landscape. This slide emphasizes that the core of the ecosystem is the solution, not just the hardware. The Huawei Award, the GTS Joint Innovation Partner Award, is a prime example of this. It recognizes collaboration and joint innovation, highlighting that core AIoT's value is realized through partnerships that deliver complete solutions. The conference photo shows them presenting, likely discussing these very solutions. The final graphic reinforces the core principles: focus on base stations and algorithms, avoid the upper layers, and build trust through secure partnerships for long-term win-win. The takeaway is clear. If you need a project or a solution, you should connect with their ecosystem partners, not just the base station manufacturer. The contact number is provided for inquiries. This slide effectively bridges the gap between the core technology and the practical application delivered by the ecosystem. Here we get direct feedback from ecosystem partners, starting with Yiheng.Yue, a new industry solution director from a leading domestic electronic price tag company. His comment is quite telling. coreaiot is the most friendly vendor in the Bluetooth AOA field. What does friendly mean in this context? It likely implies reliability, responsiveness, ease of collaboration, and a genuine willingness to support partners. For a company dealing with complex hardware and software integration, especially in a niche like electronic price tags, having a friendly supplier is invaluable. It reduces friction, speeds up development, and builds confidence. This endorsement from a key player in a related industry segment carries significant weight. Next up is Pan Luan, General Manager of Hangzhou Jiying Technology Co., Limited. His feedback is equally specific. coreaiot's Bluetooth AOA high-precision positioning base stations and algorithms are the best engineered products in the domestic Bluetooth AOA field. The term engineered is crucial here. It suggests robustness, reliability, ease of integration, and thorough documentation or support. It's not just about having the best specs on paper, it's about how well the product actually works in the real world, how easily it can be incorporated into a larger system, and how dependable it is under various conditions. This kind of praise from a GM indicates a deep appreciation for the practical usability and quality of the core technology. Finally, we have a comment from Ma Tao, CEO of Beijing AOA Hengtong Automation Technology Co., Limited. His statement is blunt and pragmatic. Partners who don't spend money to buy your products aren't reliable partners. Business companies don't have time to be abstract. This is a powerful statement about the nature of business relationships. It implies that coreaiot's products are not just technically sound but also commercially viable and trusted enough for partners to invest in them. It speaks to the reliability, performance, and market acceptance of their offerings. It's not just about friendly interactions, it's about delivering tangible value that partners are willing to pay for, which is the ultimate measure of success in the business world. This slide presents more recent feedback from 2022. The first comment is from Zheng Fu, likely representing Quanzhou Xiangyun Software. They praise coreaiot as the #1 Bluetooth AOA indoor positioning technology supplier in China, highlighting the largest and most open ecosystem, the most complete technical support, and countless successful cases. This is a strong endorsement of their market leadership and ecosystem maturity. The second comment, dated August 31st, 2022, mentions the ecological advantages of Bluetooth AOA helping customers reduce total cost of ownership. This directly addresses the business value proposition. The subsequent comments, 国产蓝牙 AOA 第一核心物 and 祥云加油加油加油 reinforce the positive sentiment and celebrate the partner's success. This slide shows continued positive reception from the ecosystem, emphasizing leadership, openness, and tangible cost benefits. This slide lays out the specific ways coreaiot interacts with different types of partners in their ecosystem. It's a clear roadmap for collaboration. If you're the owner or client, they'll recommend suitable ecosystem platform integrators. If you're a system platform integrator, they provide the complete equipment and compatible terminal resources. If you're a UWB positioning device vendor, they collaborate on fused AOA plus UWB solutions. If you're a beacon terminal vendor, they open SDKs and data protocols for integration. If you're a map location service provider, they offer hardware and app or mini program interfaces to enhance the location service ecosystem. Crucially, they reiterate their commitment. coreaiot promises not to touch client projects directly. They empower partners and provide security. This slide is essentially a call to action, inviting more partners to join the AOA positioning ecosystem. Finally, let's look at how they structure collaborations. The process is clearly defined. Step 1. Mutual investigation. Both sides assess each other. Step 2. Interface development. If satisfied, they sign NDAs and explore development kits. Step 3. Pilot deployment. A small-scale, controlled test is run to validate the business flow and identify issues. Step 4. Scale replication. Successful pilots lead to broader deployment. The possibilities for cooperation are open: customized development, joint development, or ODM development. Contact details are provided. Importantly, they remind partners to protect intellectual property and manage legal risks. This structured approach ensures a smooth and mutually beneficial partnership, starting with careful assessment and moving towards scalable solutions.